Watch this video right here. It is unbelievable, and you are going to want to absolutely redress grievances after you're finished watching this video. The video that you're about to see right now, this is what got this young man arrested, charged, never been arrested before today, but you're about to see what will get you arrested in Washington County, Maryland. So with that, guys, check it out, and we'll be right back with an interview.
My name is Curtis Ray. I live in Hagerstown. Let me start off by saying that I tried every avenue to actually contact you, Mr. Barr. I really did. There's been some pretty big accusations against you, especially with being our president of the county commission. You pushed Sean Porter to such an extent that he went and dug, and so much dirt he sifted through, but by God, he found it. There is a document between your son and his ex-wife in the divorce. In this document, which mind you is about 541 pages that we had to sift through, there's some very incriminating things. You have been accused of sexual battery. That is pretty severe.
Yep.
Point of order, I'd like to ask a question if this is pertinent to, county business.
Can you stop my time
business?
if he's going to be... Yeah, I need like 20 seconds.
It wasn't 20 seconds.
I think under the circumstances, it's difficult for me to, but I would appreciate my fellow commissioners weighing in on this.
I agree. It's not pertinent.
If you want, I can actually give a reasoning behind it. I'm going to ask for your resignation, and I have to provide some supporting documentation, of course. I think that's very fair.
Mr. Ray, this isn't a court proceeding. If you want the record to reflect that you're asking President Barr for his resignation, perhaps you can do that and then get back to county business as the board has determined.
Well, the county business is that I'm asking the county to actually look at this. That's the whole point. I'm bringing up the whole point that this is very severe, that our president has been accused.
Let me just say something here. To our attorney, and my understanding is all of this has been adjudicated.
That's correct.
Throwing around past allegations that have been, as everyone who's looked at this knows, has been repudiated in the courts, okay? Found not to be valid, okay? And to purposely stir up things that the individuals know are in fact false, and to be rehashing those for the express purposes of defamation or to advance an individual's political career, which is what some of the people are doing. It's very clear in the emails and things that we've received. I would suggest that that is not pertinent, and we just need to ask him to move on.
If you would like, I actually got verbatim of the actual documents. I have Exhibit 1 from the actual divorce document.
Again, Mr. Ray, this is not a back and forth with the board. They've determined that what you're trying to speak on is not pertinent to county business. If you have any county business.
The president is the county.
Let's move to recess. I think we need a recess.
They're done.
Everybody, please clear the room. Clearly understand that no trespass for today's meeting. I'm going to ask you to leave once again.
I have stated numerous times that I have been coming to these meetings religiously for the past couple months. I attend these meetings because I wish to see how it goes.
One more time, you must leave now.
I assure you, I don't believe I have to.
Mr. Ray, step up, please.
Sir? Would you please leave the meeting? I refuse, but respectfully. Okay. So now I'm going to give you a lawful order. Failure to leave this meeting because you've been trespassed today will lead to your arrest. Do you understand that? I do understand. And that's what you want to do? If I have to. Is that what you want to do? I want to, but sometimes you got to. All right, set your stuff down on the table. Sure.
I can hold it for you, sir. Yeah.
And find back. Sure.
Arrested for speaking the truth.
Watch. Put it in your pocket. If you want, you can give it to Justin. Do you think I should take off my jewelry too? Yeah, I got you. You got you? Yeah, I got you. If you'd like to hand it to him, you can. Here you go, brother.
I got you. Yeah.
All right.
Looking a lot like China here, guys.
You're okay with Mr. Holder taking your personal affairs there? All
Yep.
right, let's walk away out.
Arrested for free speech. Curtis Ray is running for commissioner, and so what do? They arrest their political enemies. Unreal. The SWAT team arrived to take a political adversary into custody. That's what happens when you mess with John Barr by exposing his allegations. What they do is they silence you and then they arrest you if you refuse to give up your right to freedom of speech. He did absolutely nothing violent.
Mr. Ford, if you could stay there for me, okay? Thank you, sir.
This is despicable what they're doing. Unbelievable. They had to call in the heavy. I'm not saying he's fat.
You want to do me a favor?
Yep.
My keys in my pocket, my car's right over there. Could you make my car not get towed?
Your car will not get towed. I'll see to it, sir.
Mr. Ford, you come over here and grab this.
It's the white Toyota Corolla.
White Corolla.
Look right there.
Unbelievable. So when you run for office against John Barr in Washington County, John Barr will have you arrested. He has a SWAT team come in this fancy, unmarked, gigantic SUV. I don't know if it's a Suburban or a Tahoe. It's quite stylish. It's that new gunmetal gray they seem to be pushing these days upon the citizens. And this is Curtis Ray for commissioner, standing up for the average citizen and getting locked up for doing so. All he did was talk about public records, court documents.
Breaking this shit. Curtis, good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to meet you, brother. I'm sorry that you had to be put in that situation.
That's okay.
I
I'm
really
Lieutenant James Grimm. I'm with the Sheriff's Department in Washington County. ID's number is 4559. We're being audited.
Okay.
As a result of what's happened today.
Yeah.
Okay. And this is a continuation of the meeting, right?
Okay, it is.
It is. And
Okay.
that's the way it is on the list.
See, that was the problem that I had, was that they had it separated.
Right.
They had a morning meeting and then an afternoon meeting.
I can show you, but on the paper, it proceeds down through and shows it's a continuation of the meeting.
Okay.
Today, I'm only saying today, you will not be allowed to attend this meeting.
Okay.
All right.
So can I stay in there until the meeting actually starts and then I can leave? Or can I just not be on the premises at all?
My advice is, and what we're not going to allow you to do, is enter into the building.
Okay, so I just can't enter the
You just
building.
can't.
All right.
Okay. That's fair enough.
It's fair. I don't really agree with
You don't
it.
have to agree with it.
But I'll say this, I'll respect you regardless.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, good man.